Hello and welcome to this presentation of Mobile2Sage. My name's Ara Martirossian and I'm going to show you how you can set up your customers to place their own orders on a web portal so that you can import it into Sage 50. So what's Mobile2Sage? Well, it's an architecture which allows you to share information between your Office applications and your mobile users or stakeholders, like employees, customers, suppliers and so on. It works in both directions and can work on any version of Sage. So what are the key features? Well, you can do things like creating sales orders, quotes and invoices, which is what we're going to do today. But you could also use it to create purchase orders. So for example, if you've got engineers on the road who need to create purchase orders on their iPhone or iPads whilst doing a job, then this is ideal for that. iPhones and iPads are also ideal for doing things like timesheets and expenses. And the cameras on there are pretty good, so you can use that to do barcode scanning. So our barcoding module allows you to scan barcodes and create invoices and orders from it. iPhones and iPads have a touch-sensitive screen, so you can use them for capturing signatures as well as photos. And the system works both online and offline and syncs information backwards and forwards with the Office applications, in particular Sage. So Mobile2Sage is Sage on the go. So onto the demo. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to go into a browser and log in as a customer so that we can create a sales order. The customer can then see their own addresses, their own price lists, and having done that, they can just save it and go on with their own business. Meanwhile, back in the office, the administrator will then log in and import that sales order into Sage. So let's go and have a look. So I'll go into my browser and just log into my Mobile2Sage application as a customer would, and the customer has been allocated a user ID and password, and they just log into the portal. They get this message of the day, so in case you're running any promotions, then they can see that immediately, and from there they see their customer records. So they've got their key details here, and in here I can look at the addresses, and these are the addresses we hold for this particular customer on Sage. And I can click on that, and that will then go and find Google Maps, the location of that particular site. So we've got all the facilities there. We can send them emails and things like that. We can also have a look at the price lists that have been set up with that customer for the Sage system. So for this demo, what we're going to do is we're going to create a new sales order. And just to make things easier, I'm going to try and track this. So it's Ara 0923. Now, having done that, I can say, well, this is going to be delivered. I want it delivered to my warehouse number 3, and I want to put some notes in to say I want it pre 10 o'clock. Nice and simple. So the next thing is I just need to add some lines to it. So Sage allows you to add products one at a time, but Mobile2Sage allows you to add multiple products. So it could be either a product or a service. So if I go for products, I can then do a search on a certain range of products and say, you know what, I want 1 of those, I want 2 of those, I want 3 of these, and so on. So that is a multi-line order facility. But some businesses are better suited to a pictorial order. So we also have the ability to add from a catalogue, which is pictorial. So I might want 1 of those, and I might want 2 of those. Nice and simple, and I can add that back. There we are. So all those lines have now been added to my order number 686, and what I'll do is I'll just save that. All done. Great. Now I could also view this with the pictures. So if I look at the picture view, that shows me pictures. It also allows me to add other information in here if I wanted to. But in essence, that's the order done, 686. And if I go back to my invoice list, I can see all my previous orders that I have raised as A1D001, which is the Sage customer, with my references. And I can see all of these have been sent to Sage apart from this last one, which is new. Now, on the left-hand side, I can also put some notes in if I wanted to. So I can say, please, I don't know, please email me the latest catalogue. So we could do things like that if we wanted to. And also on the right hand side here, I've also got the ability to duplicate existing orders and things like that if I wanted to. But that's it, the customer's gone in, done his order, and he can just come out. Brilliant. Now the system administrator will look at his admin console, and this is what we're looking at. And all he'll do is he'll say, show me all the new orders that are outstanding for me to import. And there it is. That's 686 that's come in. He or she can then go in there and see, oh, they've asked for a new catalog, which is great. And I can see this is all looking okay, so I'll just approve that because I'm the administrator and I've logged in, and this is all good to go, really. So that's all done and dusted. So all I now need to do is actually just import that new one into Sage. And I do that by just literally pressing one button, import to Sage. So when I do that, the system will look at the data we've got there, and it'll send me an Excel spreadsheet of what it's about to import. And having done that, it's now importing that into Sage for me. So let's have a quick look at this Excel spreadsheet and the sales order. And here we go. This is 686. It's got 5 lines on it, and these are the products that we put on there. So if I now come out of that, that'd be great. And what we will do is, in a second, that'll now import that into Sage. We can go and have a look at it and confirm it is as expected. And when the sales order is in Sage, it's as if you'd keyed it in yourself. You'll then just process it as you would do normally. You'd allocate stock and so on. So let's go and have a look at that in Sage. And the order that we've put in this particular case, in certain industries they would just use a product invoice rather than a sales order, but anyway, it is what it is in this demo, and that's 127. So if I just refresh that, I can see it's 128. There you go, that's the one we've just done, and these are the products that we've ordered. There's my reference 0923, and there you go, there's my notes to say pre 10 o'clock please. Really simple. So customer logs onto the browser, places the order, and the administrator literally presses one button to import those into Sage. And if I now search on anything for sales, you can then see that it's date and time stamped to say it's been sent to Sage. Great. So just to recap, customer logged in onto a browser, placed his own orders, he looked at his own delivery lists, he looked at his own price lists, he can ad hoc notes, he can put duplicate orders on, and the sales administrator just clicks it with one click and brings it into Sage. So what are the key benefits of Mobile2Sage? Well, there's a free trial, so if you think this might be of benefit for your business, then please reach out and we can discuss your requirements and set up a free trial for you. It's very quick and easy to set up, typically within a couple of hours, and it's very cost effective. The core product comes with 5 active users, and you can then use that for whatever you want. It works with any version of Sage, and you can share data with staff, suppliers and stakeholders in both directions. One of the most common uses of it is for converting your paper forms, like order pads and things like that, into custom apps on an iPhone or an iPad. So people then use that to make a note of the orders and what have you, rather than on pieces of paper. To get the free trial, please drop me an email or visit that website. And also I would welcome you to invite you to go and have a look at our video channel to look at some of our other solutions to see if any of those may be of benefit to you. Thank you very much for your time and interest in Mobile2Sage and how you can use a web portal to allow your customers to put their own orders into the system. Thank you.